Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video is Season 18 of the grandest party of them all, and in today's video, we have our Day 1 fights. Now, there's a couple of things I want to test out this particular season, but the rule set, stereotypically, doesn't cause that much of a problem, but this particular season does seem like it's actually causing a lot of havoc, obviously because both Psy, Free Spirit, and then Strength Free Spirit are getting nerfed. I find the Strength teams just kind of not there, and obviously Psy-Free Spirit is going to get absolutely walloped. So, there's a couple things I want to test out. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the Grand Party content. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button. Go check out the unedited video with Gear 5 vs Gear 5. Had a lot of fun with the jabronis, just talking shit and having a bit of fun. So, we're going to do Robin Koala today because Cerebrals are boosted. And as you guys can see down the bottom here, I put together this team and I did a showcase on it in regular PvP. I really want to try it out in Grand Party. But obviously, Psy, Free Spirit are going to be heavily nerfed regardless. So I just think this bottom team is just going to absolutely tear through any Psy, Free Spirit lineup. But some other stuff to look forward to. We have Kizaru and Fuji. I definitely want to give them an absolute whirl in Grand Party. Plus, I also want to use Crossgear, one of the newer anniversary exclusives. As for the other unit that I do want to go back to, I do want to try out Yamato once again. So like I said, if you guys do want to make sure you stay on top of the content, make sure you guys hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button, do all that fun stuff. Because we do have Robin Koala today, probably Fuji Kizaru tomorrow, Crossgear after that, and then maybe Yamato. We'll see how we go. But today, like I said, we are basically hunting down anything that has a Psy-Free Spirit build. And stereotypically, I don't think you will see Psy-Free Spirit moving forward. However, this is day 1 of Grand Party, so as you can see, there is some still Psy-Free Spirit going around. So, we're going to take on this particular build right here, because one of my builds as well is actually Dex, because Dex have a lot of driven characters, plus Robin Koala boost them. So we'll go up against this particular Gear 5 Zlatan crew for the first fight with Robin and Koala. Now, I'm really hoping I have my Robin Koala maxed out in terms of their Grand Party abilities. I think I do, but I guess we'll find out as this fight goes on. But with the release of S-Shark 2, Dex will probably see a resurgence in Grand Party, and they definitely aren't the worst this particular season. Obviously, under Gear 5, they're exceptional. Gear 5 gives them a lot of buffs. Plus, they have a lot of driven characters, which works exceptionally in their favor, because Driven are getting massive buffs this season. Dofi, Blackbeard, Big Mom, all of them are doing absolutely wonderful things, and as you can probably tell, there's going to be a lot of quick teams floating around within the meta, obviously with the quick-driven slasher team, and just the regular quick-driven team still pretty good. So I think a lot of people are going to opt out for that, because Driven are heavily boosted this season, so it'll be interesting to see what people come up with. Remember, if you see Gear 5 on the bench, so like Day 5, obviously, if you see a Gear 5 put as a reserve character, you could probably guess that it's going to be either like a driven team most of the time, like an int-driven hybrid quick team, or it's probably going to look more something like a strength team. So this quick-driven team, obviously, it's not the best quick-driven team in the world. They're still using Bellamy. Oh man, they got really lucky with the half stats up the front there with Akainu, but look, it is what it is. Akainu just takes an absolute wallop there for us. And then this should do absolute... Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now, we're probably going to take a Gear 5 burst on the second fight, which is not going to work in our favor, but it's really going to test that team that I actually spoke about earlier, because it's still a lot of Free Spirit characters on that fight, on that build, but it's purely designed to just absolutely decimate Psy, so don't think they're doing that much damage. Actually, probably saved us the fight there. Yeah. Dofi's a demon in the front. Like, he's an absolute beast, especially because Driven are just so heavily boosted at the moment, and he's still buffing both Big Mom and Blackbeard as well, remember that. So don't be afraid to ever put Dofi in the front lines if you guys are lacking damage for your Dex teams. Alright, let's go up against this Psy build now. I swear I flicked them around, but I guess I didn't. Let's see how we go. Now, this anti-Psy-Free Spirit team, honestly, has quickly become one of my favorite Rumble teams to use. Like, if I find Psy-Free Spirit, it's just over. But, like, look at that. Negative 10 defense, negative 5 speed, negative 10 attack. Like, it's not really a fair fight against Psy-Free Spirit at the moment. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend running them. They just get so heavily nerfed. What do we do here? 50% HP cut, as well as an 80% reduction. Targets Free Spirit-driven characters for level 6 defense. Okay, so, like, Free Spirit just get even nerfed even more if we manage to get our ability off. But, like, the upside to them is they actually have a lot of cooldown reduction. Okay, it's over. It's so over. Like, what's your defense looking like? Yeah, 4 defense. Conus is going to drop that even further. Okay. Well, this is just not going to be fair, is it? Ohm coming in, going to roll all of their cooldowns back. Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute whitewash. Watch Shanks just kill literally the entire team. Goodbye, guys. See you next time. Negative 16 defense for poor old Gear 5, man. Oh, it's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, dear. Alright, we can skip the rest of this. Okay, like, with a Gear 5 burst went off, and, yeah, that still hurt us. But, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, wow. That Gear 5 burst, did that just, like, kill our entire front line? I would have been really interested to see that. Hopefully we can find another build and see how deadly that Gear 5 burst is, because, yeah. But even still, like, utilizing Rob and Koala in today's fights, the reason I'm doing it is just purely because I have Rob and Koala available to me in one of these lineups. They're not exactly the best cerebral leader. I think Uta probably is a little bit better. The quick Uta, but the Rob and Koala can build just like, look at this. So like if you see like a Gear 5 there, just be very careful because it's probably going to be like a quick driven or an int driven, something like that. So we could take on Roger, but I think that's probably just like way too unfair. What's going on here? We got slashes. There's going to be a lot of slashes this season as well. So just be very mindful of that. A lot of quick, a lot of slashes. Pretty much what we projected. Oh, is there a side team there? There is a side team there. I don't know if we'll get to that final fight because we're going to have to go slashes versus slashes. And it's just literally going to be a product of who has a better slasher team. Plus, they have a Gear 5 burst, so look, we might lose this one because like Gear 5 is just way better than Robin and Koala in terms of a leader. But I guess we can see how we go. Robin and Koala are not exactly a unit that I would choose to run most of the time. This guy's slasher team is basically the same as mine, except no Zoro Sanji. Interesting. Okay. I have been rotating out Kdad on my slasher teams just this season because Strength 3 Spirit get absolutely decimated with all of the nerfs, and Kdad kind of just give defense, and this particular slasher team doesn't really need defense. It's the CD reduction is actually really, really good, so running something like Cracker is definitely an option if you guys are looking. Yeah, S-Hulk hits so hard, man. My S-Hulk go? Okay, that's unlucky. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm kind of hoping they hit us with a burst now, because if they hit us with a burst, at least we can sort of salvage the fight. Oh, look, we could actually... Well, we could actually do this. So let's do this. Let's do like a 50% HP cut. And then Zoro Sanji's going to give everyone haste. And Shiki, honestly... Don't die, Shiki. Don't die. Okay, that's not good. Okay, Shiki. Shiki. Like, we're not going to win this fight, but just seeing that is so funny to me. I'm hoping they burst because of that. Yeah, nice. Shiki just kills the entire team, man. That's too funny. That's too funny. Honestly, that probably baited out the burst. And, might actually help us win the rest of these fights, to be honest. What do we want to do? I kind of want to use the Robin Koala burst this fight, just because I don't think we need it for the final fight. And the idea of using it this fight is going to mean that we lower the defense because we're versing a driven team, as well as the 50% HP cut, meaning that the enemies aren't going to throw out a lot of attacks. However, Kaino's just going to charge that burst so damn fast. Man, why are you going so quick as well? Alright, so let's do this now, because the more damage we do, like, the lower that goes down. Okay, that doesn't hit everyone? Oh, it only hits 3 units, okay. Well, I misread that, but that's okay. Akaino's basically just going to charge up. Honestly, didn't do that much. I expected more from the Akainu there. But that's okay. Dofi, please hit everyone. Luffy at 50. Okay, that's a lot. Wow. Okay, Luffy. Jesus Christ, man. I didn't expect you to do that much damage. Kill both of them? Okay, this is good. Killing enemies early means that we don't have to worry about the burst. Okay, nice. They still have like a 50% charge in their burst, but obviously quick going up against Dex, you usually have a better time using Dex, stereotypically, especially in Grand Party. Alright, we got leader versus leader now. I don't know if there's a rule set if the leader is present, but just like we saw with the previous fight, like Free Spirit they get absolutely destroyed. The thing is now, the enemy does have Wano Law. Now, Wano Law is really good at nerfing driven powerhouse units, and he gives 6 CD to the enemy, well, to his team. We have a -1 speed stat. Who's lowering our speed? That's crazy. Oh, it's just Free Spirits, right? As I say, the problem with my team too is it's just like Free Spirits. My team is built up of Free Spirits, so Shanks is actually going to go this early. Interesting. I don't think Shanks will kill here. Okay, I lied. Shanks killed. Shanks killed 2 of the biggest hitters, so that's always fun. Look, we can take a Roger shot, because then Gear 5 is going to get rolled back. Yeah, this is over. I don't think they're going to get the burst, which is good, because once Robin Koala goes, it's basically over. Half stats now. Oofed. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Robin Koala actually should kill the revive too. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, if you guys are running Gear 5, for the love of God, do not use Free Spirit, man. Like, obviously we're going in with a team that is nerfing them even further, but the stat drops for the double of Psy and Free Spirit, it's just an absolute killer. Like, it's a massive killer. Now let's just actually check if I've got my Robin. Yeah, okay, cool. Hang on. No, yeah, okay, they're max. Cool. I swear I've used them before, but I just don't exactly remember where. So let's see if we can find one more Psy Gear 5 team. Ooh, yeah, okay, that's good. Honestly, don't think we'll even get to the Psy team, purely because, like, Dex vs Quick, it's an old school Quick team. I don't think the Dex will have too much trouble with that. And that strength team in the middle didn't seem overly great too. My Slash team's pretty OP, so I think we'll tear through this quite comfortably. Yamato on the bench? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, dude. But hey, man, like, look, more power to you. You do you. Overall, like, I don't recommend running Robin, like, at all. Robin Koala. However, day one, we like doing some fun shenanigans. You know, it's always a good time to run an interesting unit. It gives you guys a little bit more perspective on like how good Gear 5 actually is. And yes, we are going up against Gear 5 leads and we're winning pretty comfortably, but just be mindful, this is day one, and like this is not an accurate representation of the best of the best. This is just me having some fun with another unit day one while we have infinite retries, and just showing you guys that Free Spirit right now is just an absolute travesty. And whilst I make memes about the rule sets kind of like not mattering, especially if you are using Gear 5, this one, like, it definitely does. Running the Free Spirit team, honestly, even running Strength at the moment, I find it's a bit of a problem, because Strength are built around like that first Luffy shop killing everything, and I was finding that it wasn't exactly as successful as it should be. So for me, I've moved to that quick-driven slash team. All in all, from what I've gathered from day one, is that quick-driven slashes are basically going to be everywhere. Psy, Free Spirit, and even Strength are not exactly all that great. Slashes are doing crazy things, and Dex is probably going to be running around a little bit more because a lot of people are using Quick. So, hopefully you guys can take something from that from day one. Remember to always change your leaders when you guys get towards those back end of days. But I do understand people do end up having fights where they have to do Gear 5 versus Gear 5. And look, it does piss people off and people do get upset by it. But look, just be mindful that people in the community are still doing it. And just because you haven't reaped the benefits of it doesn't mean that people aren't going to. So make sure you guys are still doing it. If we continue to do it, stand together as a community, it's only going to benefit. Even if it only benefits like 10 people, man, like getting the 15 wins is massive. And that extra gem count to sort of just pick up some of those exclusive legends that might be available for the next couple of days. Like, I think the anniversary banners are still alive, aren't they? Cross Skilled and the Blackbeard banner still here. please actually use the burst. That'd be crazy, because Yamato just doesn't die. So just make sure you are changing leaders. Like, the first couple days don't really matter, but like from day 3 onwards, make sure you change your leaders. Like, it's pretty imperative that you guys do. So that way, not only you can reap the benefits, but others can as well. So that fight went forever. That fight went so long. But hey, that's what Yamato's there for. So let's go on to the strength team. Also, something I didn't point out, I apologize that this is sort of just a raw recording. I haven't really had a chance to get to my office over the weekend. So for the next 2 days, because it's the weekend, and then the weird scheduling, I would probably just upload these raw. So hopefully you guys enjoyed them. If you do, make sure to build the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that fun stuff. And let me know what you guys are running this season. If you guys are running Gear 5, let me know what teams. I know a lot of people have opted to move away from Free Spirit teams. I still think Free Spirit's fine. Like, I don't think Free Spirit has an issue. They're just one of the most powerful teams in Grand Party. Damn, Jack has so much defense. 26 defense on this strength team is nuts. But yes, as I was saying, Free Spirits, like, they're still pretty fine. I think you can probably still get away with running them. I don't think they have too much of an issue. But look, if you do move away from them, let me know in the comment section below, because I'd be very interested to hear what you guys are actually running. Jack's going to HB cut, but we have no HB to cut. I know this is an AI, but you always want to pop that Gear 5 burst after the Jack HB cut. Jack on a strength team is actually so good for Gear 5 because of that HB cut. Yeah, something that I definitely would recommend doing if you're running strength team. Is Gear 5 going to go? He's going to go, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, well, that's over now. We're going to take a burst as well, because this does so much damage. And then the rest of our units are dead. Okay, let's just move on. Well, that's just bad timing. But hey, that's okay. Because, look, what we came for is the sci-fights anyway. And ironically, my best team is the one that's been getting absolutely destroyed by bursts. Like a double burst situation, you really can't do much about that. But hey, look, it is what it is. But now we have a burst, the enemy doesn't. We can paralyze. They're free spirits. Like, it's just all coming up Millhouse for us. Oh, Nami Karina on this build. Interesting. We have our own Nami Karina though, so that's always fun. His Nami Karina probably will go first, I imagine. -5 cooldowns. That's just not fair, man. That's not fair at all. Let's just bink this early, because I mean, I don't really see a world where doing that later is going to be more beneficial. Oh, my Nami Karina went. See, this is just a product of, like, RNG. Yeah, it's over now. Because, like, Om doesn't have a special, so I don't know if it is. Cronus with a cheeky special bind? Man, that's a lot of stat drops. Action bind the one you know how to special. That's nuts. Shanks is just going to kill everyone now. Goodbye, guys. See you later. Oh, Luffy and his cheeky little revive. Lucky for us, we don't have to deal with a burst, because like that could be an actual problem. Nami Karina does have a rollback, but I think we're probably going to get the Robin Koala in before that actually happens. Yeah, and the half stats from Om is kind of nuts. And this will be a wrap. Goodbye. Man, Robin Koala do so much damage, man. Like, wow. But there you guys go. If you take anything from this video, just do not use Free Spirit. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video nonetheless. Day 1 of Grand Party in the bag. Hopefully you guys got your wins, and make sure to do them because it is a shorter day. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to build the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and if you want to stay up to date with all the Grand Party content and more OPTC stuff, hit that bell notification. But most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Let's stay tuned tomorrow.